What up, YouTube fam? It's your man Logician back with another hot one. More true science. And this is in response to a request I got from Art Bunker. You requested that I make a video on how nice guys in their 30s and older on and later on in life, well, nice guys period, can know what to look for so they don't get played by some of these women out here that are looking to take advantage of you guys. So this is for you. Secondly, I would like to make a preface that if you are a woman watching this video, understand that this goes on a lot, and if you are one of the women that I'm talking about in this video, hopefully you'll change your ways. And I will be doing some videos in the future on how women can change their game. So to both nice guys or women and whoever's watching, I would also advise you to watch my other video series. A lot of the problems that men and women are having in relationships, I've already covered in those series. So if you go back and check my other series out that I've done, it'll answer a lot of the questions that you have, that you may have about relationships. So to the nice guys, first of all, I would suggest that you take the same advice that a lot of you guys give out to the women and take responsibility for your own actions. Number one. Okay, first of all, none of you guys were, if you take responsibility for your own actions, you have to look at the fact that none of you guys were ever played by a woman. Okay, or taken advantage of by a woman. Okay, you're a grown man, and if something happened and you did, get played or taken advantage of, it was your fault. Simple as that. Because you allowed it to happen to yourself. That's taking responsibility. Okay, and that's the same advice a lot of you guys give out to these women. So you need to swallow the same pill. So how do we not allow ourselves to get played anymore, or to get taken advantage of? Well, first of all, you need to go back and check out my series on the alpha male versus thugs, bad guys, nerds, nice guys, and women. And I explain in that series that the alpha male is what I call the universally attractive man. And this guy combines the best traits of both the nice guy and the thug or the bad boy together, while simultaneously removing from himself the worst traits of the nice guy and the bad boy or the thug. So go back and check out that series. I explain how what the universally attractive man is, and give some tips on how you can become this guy. How you can elevate your game to a man that's attractive to women of all races, of all different classes, of all different age groups. Okay, this guy has elevated himself above the status of a bad boy or a nice guy. Okay, this guy, the universally attractive man, can take any woman he wants to, from a bad boy or a thug, any day of the week. Okay, and I explain all that stuff in my series. So excuse me if I wipe my face. I'm in the desert, so I had to turn the AC off because it was making a lot of noise, so I'm sweating. So anyway, get back to what I was talking about. First of all, you got to take responsibility. You have to go in the mirror and look at yourself. Okay. First of all, you have to stop employing the same types of behavior and thought processes when it comes to relationships that you've done in the past, or you're going to keep making the same mistakes. This goes for women too. So and I explain all this stuff in my other series once again. So first of all, go turn this off and go watch the other series, and then come back to this. If you have already, we'll continue. One of the things that a lot of you nice guys, later on in life, especially in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, you have a scarcity of women problem. Okay, if a woman shows you some type of attention, you immediately grab onto that and you hold on to it because because you haven't had that many women showing you attention. So when a woman does show you attention, you immediately grab onto that and you hold on to it, and no matter what cost to you. And a lot of women know this. They know that the quote nice guy has not had a lot of relationship experience, or hasn't had as much relationship experience with women as the bad boy. So you have women out here that look to prey on men like this. And men, here's the traits of men like this. Okay, you have you think about women as from a scarcity perspective rather than in a perspective of abundance. There are women everywhere. There are billions of them on the planet. Okay, there are tens of millions of them in America. All right. So if one woman, you go out, one woman shows you some, shows you some attention. Okay, you can drop. You don't have to accept that. There are women all over the place. That's number one. I'm gonna try to get through these quickly. Number two, like I said, the scarcity of women perspective and the fact that you haven't had a lot of experience with relationships means that you operate from a perspective of feeling lonely. Okay, you don't want to be lonely anymore. I understand how this is. However, operating from a perspective of loneliness or feeling lonely is not going to help you achieve the goal that you want to achieve, which is being an attractive guy to many different kinds of women. That's number two. Number three, you have to become a better person yourself. Okay? And this is hard work. This is one of the hardest things that human beings can do, is look at themselves and evaluate themselves on a mental and spiritual level, and even physically, and say, what am I doing wrong? How can I stop doing it? How can I stop doing the wrong things? What are the right things for me to do, and how can I begin to do the right things? And this is a very difficult process because it's completely subjective. It's one of the most difficult processes human beings can go through, but it's the most beneficial. So you're going to have to take a long, hard look at yourself, admit the mistakes of your past, okay, and move on. Don't beat yourself up. Stop calling yourself stupid. Stop saying, I was a punk or I got played or anything like that. We're moving on from all of that stuff. Okay, we take responsibility for our actions and we're moving on. We're looking toward the future for you to become the universally attractive man that you are. And every man inside has a universally attractive man on the inside of him, just waiting to come out. It's just that you've been socialized and you've been taught certain things that were just gave you the wrong strategy for dealing with women and dealing with yourself. Sorry about that. It's my little alarm. So another thing is I'm going to start dealing with the ways women prey on nice guys. Okay, and I'll get to that. I'll get to that in the next video. But for right now, like I said, you guys need to take responsibility for your actions. Check out my other videos, admit the mistakes of your past, and move on. It's as simple as that. Alright, I'll see you all in part 2.